I'm gonna give some tips on Cyclone. Playing Cyclone, the fulcrum Cyclone build. Uh, some tips I learned while playing this build. Just by playing it, not even like by looking at anything else. Okay, so if you're playing Elementalist and you're playing Cyclone and you want to give it a shot, here's the first tip. Get rid of these two because you're not going to have this buff all the time anyways. So get rid of these two and get these. Get Bastion of Elements. Because this shit fucking greatly reduces the amount of elemental damage you're going to take. Like, insanely. It absolutely is a game changer for survivability. Alright, so the next tip I'm going to give is a lot of people, you, you kind of want to use this. Don't get me wrong, it's a good item. Unaffected by shocks, that's insane. But you can basically get that effect with two things. This minor effect on the Pantheon, 60% reduced effective shock on you, and a simple jewel like this with 35% reduced effective shock on you. That's 95% reduced effective shock on you. That's that's insane. Okay, and then here's what's basically the final tip. If you have a really bad fulcrum, like this one's shit. What you really want on your fulcrum is you want the percent of physical damage converted to elemental damage. You want that to equal 100% elemental damage, or as close to 100% as you can possibly get it. Now, we do not have that, obviously. We have 10, 20, 26, 8. That's 40%. That's 40% of our physical damage converted to elemental damage. That's not good. That's not what you want. You want up to 100%. You want as close to 100% as you can possibly get. And if you don't have that, then one way you can mitigate the physical damage and get even more elemental damage, get more damage out of it, is get these. You get these mastery nodes that convert physical damage to elemental damage. So for instance, this one converts 40% of my physical damage to lightning damage. And then you can get this one over here, 40% of physical damage converted to fire damage. Or you can get 40% of physical damage converted to cold damage. Now for me, I only got this one because I'm kind of lacking in passive points. But you can do all that. I don't really have a good map to do. I'm just gonna do a shitty tier 15. I don't even think I have like a tier 16. Let me see. I'm kind of lacking on maps. Yeah, I don't even have a tier 16. But this is a shitty tier 15. Watch how fast we kill these things. Now the conversion from physical damage to elemental damage is what I was really lacking on. That's why my damage was really bad. I thought there was like another reason my DPS was so bad, but no, that was literally it. You really do need those conversions, or you're gonna miss out on a shitload of damage. Because all your increases in the tree are for elemental damage. All your increases. So when you're lacking conversions from physical damage to elemental, you're not taking advantage of those passive nodes. You just aren't. You simply are not because you're not doing enough elemental damage. So you do want to make sure. Unfortunately, I have no currency, so I can't get a better fulcrum. I'm just gonna have to stick with this one and deal with the nodes, But get one that has as close to 100% converted physical damage to elemental damage. That's what you want. Well, I'm going to do this just because I know I can. Should be fine. those jewels, that jewel that I showed, and that Pantheon node, that shit is like, dude, that shit is good. Take advantage of it. If you think you're running too low on hold on. That's another tip I can give. One of these gives me life regeneration. Where is it? No, not life leech. My bad. One of them gives me life leech, and it's very key to this build. Life leech is very key to this build because you do not get much survivability or sustain in this build. So life leech is paramount. Unfortunately, I can't find it. I don't know where the fuck it is. But there's a node you want to get that has life leech, and you 100% want to get that node. 100%. Yeah, I can't find it, but if you want a little extra life leech, you can also get 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, you can get the one over here that says attack damage leeches life 0.5%. But you don't need that if you just get. Man, I can't find it. What? Let's see. Yeah, I can't find it, but there's another node that I have that gives you life leech as well. I can't find it, but I'm not going to spend all my time looking for it. But you want life leech. So one of the things is you can also get this anoint clever thief. But if you have an amulet that's corrupted or some shit like mine is, and you literally just can't anoint it again, then this one over here that I just showed, that the wand mastery that gives you attack damage, leeches life, is 100% worth it. Now, this will be a good test to show how good my damage is. I might die though. My survivability is so bad. It's alright. My potions, and yeah, it's not great. My build still sucks, don't get me wrong, but it is. Well, it's not really my build. My setup for the build is not very good. My setup for this build is very mid, but you can see I'm still shredding. This is tier 15. You know, tier 16 isn't much higher than the tier 15. Trust me, I can do tier 16s. If I had it, let me see if I have one. I probably do have one in my stash. Let me see if I have one real quick, just to prove it. This build can easily clear tier 17s as well. If you get it, okay. The problem with mine is I do not have a good fulcrum. If you have a good fulcrum, with like 40% physical damage converted to fire, 40% physical damage converted to cold, and 25% of physical damage converted to lightning, or even like a little bit less than that, you can get upwards to like, I mean, you can get the sheet DPS to like 3 mil. I've seen it in YouTube videos. You literally just need a better fulcrum than I have, and you can do tier 17s like that, easy, and just obliterate them. I don't have proof of that. I don't even think I have a 216. I got so much useless shit. I need to clear out all this. But yeah, I don't have a tier 16. So I was just gapping.
Ready to go.
Let's see, what do I got? Alright, I got a couple chaos lit. It's good though. It's a good build, man. Fuck. Like, it's actually really good. Alright, that's it.